Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. So today we are doing things a little bit different. I did talk about it in my last overview that I have um, some things going on in my life. So we have to make some changes for right now. And right now I am going to be reading for April 14th through the 20th. Now that will lead us to the end of Aries season. This is going to be from Friday to Thursday. So when I'm doing this, and this is the first time I'm doing this, so let's see what we've got going. I'm going to be doing everything Radley Valentine. I will be using my Angel Tarot cards, my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Guardian Angel cards and my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, I will also be doing an overview reading for what's going on in the 14th through the 20th, what the energies are like. I will use the Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and also my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So I did the person that had surgery last week did come out quite fine. So thank you so much for your prayers for her. And now we still have a little bit more health issues with others in my life. So just keep your prayers up and I would really appreciate that. All right, let's go on. Let's see what we have going on. Okay. We have, okay, off of the thing, let's see. We have the 20th, the sun, or Taurus season, I should say, will begin. Now, this will be Eastern Standard Time, and that will begin at 4:14 in the morning. So you can adjust that to your time. Now, the interesting thing is we're going to have a new moon that's going to be both in Aries, and it does transition a little bit into Taurus. So that'll be on the 20th. That'll be 12 minutes after after midnight. So we've got some things going on with that. Now, Aries full new moon, this is the second one in this season. So that in itself is a little bit on the oddities. So now, and then like I said, it does transition into Virgo. Mercury is in Taurus. We do know that. And it will go retrograde on the 21st at 4:35 a.m. also. So what time did we have? So 4:14, the sun or Taurus season begins, and then Mercury goes retrograde. What is that? About a half hour later, or not even, I'm sorry, 20 minutes later. So interesting in itself. Now, whenever Mercury goes retrograde, that's when I say that there's a lot of karmic energy resolved. Now, Mercury is about communications. It is about electronics. It is about the energies that are in the air. And it's going, and it doesn't necessarily actually go backwards, but it has this illusion of going backwards. And that's when we go through a lot of what we've been going through, a lot of the communications. So there's a lot of clearing up and clarity happening. Many people do not like Mercury retrograde, or they blame Mercury retrograde. Oh yes, this is because anything that happens, oh, it must be Mercury retrograde. I will tell you myself, I don't like to buy electronics during that time. Right now, we are in that shadow also. So there is a 2-week shadow before and a 2-week shadow after. But when Mercury goes retrograde, and Earth sign in Taurus, so that's an Earth sign, money, job, career, we do revisit a lot of those properties. And I look at it as a time of giving like second chances. Okay, so that's good in itself. We have Venus on the 11th at 47 minutes after midnight, transitioning to Gemini. Mars still in Cancer direct. Jupiter still in Aries direct. Saturn will be in, will be for 2 years, 2+ years in Pisces. That will be direct. Uranus, which is in Taurus, also direct. Neptune, which is in Pisces, also direct. And then we also have Pluto, which is in Aquarius, also direct. So we've got, so the energies are just really honing in. The energies are really forcing us to look at things that we might not really want to. And if there's something that we've been listening to or not necessarily hearing as it goes, Mercury goes retrograde, it's gonna be a little louder to our maybe to our third eye, maybe to that inner ear. Okay, so like I said, April 11th, Venus does enter Gemini. It will be trining with Pluto, which is in Aquarius, so they're both at 0 degrees. So that's not a bad relationship, really, except that it will, because, we have, what did I say? We have Gemini, air sign. We have Aquarius, air sign. Venus, all about relationships. Pluto, though, okay. Pluto is the one that, the transformation, things have to be ripped apart before they could be put back together again. So relationships, maybe this could be on the opposite, on the end side where the relationship is being put together, or it could be relationships are being pulled apart again so they can be put together. Like I said, okay, Venus though in Gemini on the 14th will be squaring with Saturn in Pisces. And so that could be on, like I said, that could be on that flip side. Again, relationships, Gemini is your air, very intellectual energy. Saturn, very rule-oriented, and very Pisces is, of course, very dreamy and just hopeful and wishful. The thing about it is, though, we always tend to just basically underestimate Pisces energy, because when Pisces decides to stand up, Pisces gets very strong. And never underestimate a Pisces at all. I mean, they'll let you pull, they'll let you push for so long, but once they have had enough, they stand up. They are at the end of the astrological season, and they carry a lot on the shoulders. So that in itself, Venus relationships, Gemini, squaring with the ruler of karma, Saturn, which is in that Pisces. I do feel like Pisces is having, it's kind of getting a little irritated right now, so they could be standing up. Interesting in itself. So then we go to the new moon. Again, I told you in Aries, but then it goes into Taurus. Sun goes into Taurus. The new moon, while it's in Taurus, will then square with Pluto, which will be in Aquarius. So I've told you about all of those signs. It's an interesting new moon that's kind of split between the fire sign and the earth sign. New seasons. The new moon, when we're in the waning moon, as it's getting smaller, that's when we relinquish and release. And when we get to that new moon, that's when we start our new goals and we request. And then, like I said, Mercury retrograde. Okay, so it's just interesting times. Also, there's supposed to be some sort of meteorite showers that's supposed to be very, very bright. We will see what we will see. The energies are very strong. Schumann resonance, which has been going up and down a little bit in the last day or so. It was this big block of white. So a lot of energy, a lot of things going on, a lot of energy. And I know it's hard to even figure out what we're doing and where these changes are coming from or where they're going to, except that it does feel like we're digging out, we're mucking out the outhouse. Let's put it that way. Ugh, that's a disgusting terminology, but I do feel like we are mucking out. That means you're digging out the outhouse of the time when people had outhouses. It's kind of like getting rid of the stuff. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here now. Like I said, I have prayed, meditated, infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, may or may not resonate. I am an intuitive channeler. What that means is I connect, I ask God, Source, Holy Spirit to give whatever needs to be given, whatever needs to be heard. And I just say, just work through me to do this. Okay? So let's see what we have. Okay, higher power, Holy Spirit, what do you want to say? Oh, card falling out, and I think did another card fall? Oh, 2 cards fell out. That usually means, well, it does mean that the cards, the cards want to speak. Okay, there is some changes with money coming. Do not be alarmed with it. This is the ready card. You are ready. You might have to wait a little bit longer, but you're definitely ready. But let's go on. Any more Anything else for our, what's going on for this week, the 14th through the 20th, or these, yeah, that would be this week, for a week. Friday through Thursday. Anything else? Higher power, Holy Spirit? Okay. Okay, so we have our 3 cards. We have our first, these 2 are the ones that popped out. These are the cards that, you know, these are the ones that's like, hey, pay attention, I want to talk to you. Also, reversed cards, they also say, pay attention, I want to talk to you. So we have the 7 of Pentacles right now. Pentacles is that earth energy. It is that Taurus. It is Virgo. It is Capricorn. Remember, Taurus is the one to watch. Taurus has a lot of things going on right now. So that is our money, job, career. This is the ready card. This is the, you've done well, you've done what you need to do. There's, you know, not a whole lot that you can keep doing except to maybe, you know, maybe keep this ready, but it is also saying you do need to wait a little bit more. Now, 7 again is a divine number. It's a divine umbrella, a divine intervention. It's a divine interference. And this is the, you know, we've been having a lot of money energy cards, money pentacles coming up. This can also be your own energies. You know, it doesn't, you know, it's what you expend or what you spend on things that are maybe important to you or maybe not important to you, or not, you know, it's what you are spending. Now, again, could be money, could be your own energies, could be things like your love, your caring, your anger, your hating. You know, it could be anything. We want to make sure, we want to try to work on keeping our vibrations on the elevated side, because there's enough of the darker energies or the low vibrations out there. But this is the ready card. This is, you're ready for some changes. You're ready for some action. You know, the money, you've done what you need, what you can do. Now it's time to wait. Okay, next card is, again, we have a 9. A 9 is all about, let's wrap it up. You have everything you need. Okay, now this is the fire energy. So this could be Aries again. We are still in Aries, you know, in Aries season, but this could be part of that Aries new moon going into that Taurus new moon, okay? It could be that connection. This is hold firm. Don't give up. Do not back down. Do not, you know, do not, what is it? Do not pass go and collect $200, or maybe it is continue. Maybe it is go, you know, pass go. This is get ready, keep forward, keep your eyes forward, keep moving forward. Do not give up. This person, you know, like I said, fire card is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passionate, burning, very determined. You can see he's been beat up. He has been through, you know, he's been through some harder times. But he is not going to give up what he has built. He is not going to give up what he knows to be right. So be ready. Don't give up. Next card is, alrighty, now we have that Hierophant. That Hierophant, we have a 5. 5 is about change, could be positive, negative. Now, the Hierophant is the rules and regulations. You know, sometimes people will say the Hierophant is coming to your higher self. And I love that meaning. I always look at the Hierophant, and I like to tell you that, so that maybe that's, you know, maybe you're like, Deb, I get a good vibe with the Hierophant, and that's great with you. When I see the Hierophant, I always think of religion and government and the rules and regulations, the constrictions that both or either or both put upon people, okay? Put upon societies. So I'm not necessarily a fan and at all, but it does depend on when I'm pulling this. So here we have get ready, don't give up, and then we have this this dogmatic energy coming in, some changes. So there could be some changes with religion and government. And I do know that Pluto in Aquarius does bring about a lot of that. If you've been watching me, you know this too. The last time Pluto was in Aquarius, what, 1777 to, what was it, 1797? I might be off on that. But there was a lot of a lot of changes happening, a lot of yeah, I don't know, breaking the chains, breaking the rules. But again, the thing is, whose rules are these? And and a lot of times I'll be like, are these God's rules, or is this governmental or religious rules? Not quite sure. I tend to say when I'm looking at it, keep your eyes open, and I don't know, maybe you need to go stage right on this one. But get ready, stay firm, don't give up. Something to do with, like I said, dogma, government, religion. We will see. Okay, let's see. Let's go on with our Osha Zen tarot cards and see what else we can see. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what else do you want to add to this? So we have a 7, a 9, and a 5. And so 7, 9, 5, 5, 9, 7. So let's see what else we might have with our Osha Zen tarot. What else would you like to say to the people out there? To the people out there. What else is there to say? Well, I love this lady. This is the Empress in the major arcana, okay? I love the Empress when she comes out, when she comes out, especially during Mercury retrograde time, because she is, to me, that she is trying to make things right. She is trying to give you options and choices. We have a 3. 3 is about creation. It is about celebration. It's also, the power of 3. We have this new moon coming up. So get a couple of your buddies out there and just, what is it that you want? What is it that you want to change? She does, like, when we're in the shadow going into Mercury retrograde, she does bring about karmic resolution. She does bring about, cleaning up a lot of different karma. So whatever's going on here, it is one of these times. It's kind of like this meant to be, that there is this big, like I said, it's, what did I say here? It's like cleaning out the outhouse. It's, it's getting rid of the muck, and it's going to open up to something that much better, that much more creative. But again, remember, these are always choices. We have the option to say no. We have the option to say yes. I would always say, pray, meditate, listen to your inner voice, do what's right. Okay? Okay. Anyway, so that's kind of what the overview looks like. Stay firm, stay strong, keep moving forward. Interesting times that we live in, as always. Now, remember, I will do the individual readings for the same time period. I'm sorry we didn't do the little shorter ones, but we'll see how this one works. And as always, please, please, please do all of the good stuff down there. The like, share, subscribe, clicking on the button for notifications, because that is what helps the channel. So thank you all for doing that. Thank you all for your support, your prayers. I've been so appreciated. I so appreciate all the prayers I've been getting. As always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.